7 interview mistakes that get you rejected. Let's be honest. We all make mistakes and no one's gonna have the perfect interview. But if you avoid these mistakes, you'll be much closer. Throughout this video we'll provide you with priceless 3 bonus tips that are going to make difference for your interview preparations, so please watch till end. So what are some common interview mistakes? Let's dive into these mistakes and how to fix them. Mistake 1, no out loud practice. Do you practice out loud? Of course not, that's so awkward. I hate my voice. Well, you should start. I bet 99% of job seekers don't. Why? 'Cause it's awkward. So what? You'll get used to it. And it'll help you stand out. Record yourself answering common interview questions through iMovie or iPhone and here are bonus tip number 1, you can use a special AI tool for an interview called Yoodly. Answer each question for 2 to 3 minutes. Give yourself feedback. Then try again. Write some bullet points to guide your story. But don't read a script. Analyze your facial expressions, your voice and tone, your posture, your thumbs, your story. But the best way to practice though is through mock interviews. Mistake 2, no mock interviews. What's a mock interview? It's a practice interview. It can be with a friend, career coach, or someone in your target role. We'd say the third one is the best. Why? Since they'll have incredible insight into the role and interview. This will accelerate your interview prep by light years. How do I even set up a mock interview? I don't know anyone to do it with. Well, this is how. Send a message to people in your target role at the firm you're interviewing for. Just send them a message like this. Hey, I recently got an interview for your role, entry-level consultant, at your company. It's next week, and I'm super excited about it. I've been prepping like crazy and wanted to get as much practice as I can. I'm curious if you'd be open to answers a few questions about the interview process and helping me with a mock interview. No worries if you don't have the time, appreciate any help. Many won't answer. But some may help. Here is a bonus tip number 2, ask if you can record the mock interview. Rewatch it. And give yourself feedback. Now are you ready to step up some killer mock interviews? Go get messaging. Wanna know another huge problem? Rambling. 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 Many tend to ramble too, work on it. Mistake 3, no conciseness. Almost everyone rambles in interviews. It's one of the biggest problems we've seen. When you're nervous, when you're sweating, when you're not sure what to say, you start to ramble. So how do you stop rambling? Take deep breaths, practice out loud, try to relax. Have an outline of what you want to say. Caught off guard. Don't ramble. Answer the question specifically. Then stop talking. Most people ramble after they're done answering the core part of the question. And keep talking since they're uncomfortable with silence. Get used to it. And listen to the question so you know exactly what to answer. Let's move on to another huge problem. Lack of confidence. Mistake 4, no confidence. Do you believe in yourself? Most people don't. And it'll cost you. If you don't believe in yourself, it's gonna be really hard to convince others to believe in you. An interview is all about selling yourself. Getting others to believe in the value you have. So you need to be confident. But how? Use good posture, make eye contact, be prepared, be yourself, dress well, smile. Is it easy? No. But it's possible. What may be even harder than staying confident? Staying memorable. Best way to be unforgettable. Tell stories. Mistake 5, no stories. Do you tell stories in interviews? Or do you just share what you did in a monotone, boring voice? Now let's start telling stories. What makes a good story? Context, actions, result, learn. In other words, give some background to your story, share what you did, the impact of what you did, then what you learned, tie this back to the company/role goals. It's simple. But not easy. Write your stories. Practice your stories. Record your stories. Eventually, they'll become second nature. But no matter how memorable your stories are, they won't get you far if you don't understand the company or role. And that's why you need to prepare for the interview. That leads us to the next big mistake. Mistake 6, no prep. Are you prepping enough for your interviews? Probably not. Should you obsess over every interview? No. But should you prepare? Hell yeah. So how do you start? Study the role through job descriptions and networking calls. The interviewer through LinkedIn and Google. The company through the news and blogs. In job descriptions, look for what are their values? What skills are they looking for? What experiences do they value? What transferable skills do you have? Do they specify a team or industry focus? Then, learn about the company, study their values, their services, recent acquisitions, recent partnerships, how they make money, what their future goals are, what challenges they have, how their product or services work, what new products they're launching, how big they are, employees, market size. Best for last. Thank you notes. Mistake 7, no thank you notes. Are thank you notes gonna make or break your interview? Probably not. But do they matter? Yes, they do. Why? They take 30 seconds to write and hiring managers appreciate it. So why aren't you sending thank you notes? Another bonus tip, here's quick template you can steal. Hi, name, I appreciate you taking the time to meet with me and discuss the position today. Our conversation made me even more excited to join. Company name. I enjoyed speaking about specific topic discussed. I'm a great fit for the role because of reason 1, reason 2. Excited to stay in touch. Now, please don't forget to send a thank you note next time. P.S. If you don't get their email, send it on LinkedIn. Thanks for the attention. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.